Like, come on.
What is he doing? Crying?
Yeah, it's so cool.
So amazing.
It's so cool. That one, my dad showed me that he was like, listen to the beginning of this song. It's so cool. I love it. I listen to the beginning all the time.
Yeah.
Just like before I need to do anything, I just listen to that beginning and then I'm good. So anyway, let's move on to, let's do Must Be. This is wow, Jay has 2 songs in his playlist. So here we go. This is Must Be.
Man, you're guilty. So you're guilty.
By association.
Man, you're guilty.
Jeez.
Say you're guilty. By association, now you're guilty.
The drums and the bass in this song. Oh, whoo.
Association.
Of course, Dad showed me this song as well. Here we go.
If it move like a up, talk like a up, smell like a up, then it must be a. If it look like a up, chew with a up, hang with a up, then it must be. If it move like a up, talk like a up, smell like a up, then it must be a up. If it look like a up, chill with a up, hang with a up, then it must be. I seen a man top, cinnamon locked up, blammed up, chopped top, downtown up top. Man get the guap up, the man get the drop top. Girl in a crop
Yo,
top,
actually,
man get the thumbs up.
when my dad played this song for me the first time, he rapped this verse. I couldn't believe it. And then I tried to make him do it again later and he didn't remember it. But for some reason, right in that moment, he completely autopiloted the whole verse. I swear to God. Girl in a crop top. Man with a whatever.
She take the pant off. Wish man bare love. Short
So
man
good.
enough love. Cool with some got beef with the rest of. If man slip, get up, dust yourself up. Everyone F off. Yo. If it move like a up, talk like a up, smell like a up, then it must be a. If it look like a up, chew with a up, hang with a up, then it must be. If it move like a up, talk like a up.
What I love about my dad loving the song is, of course, my dad also doesn't know what an op is. And I love that. I love that my dad was like, what is he even saying? Move like a op. He didn't even say that. He was like, move like a op.
What does it look like a up? Move like a up?
Yeah, but Dad did not understand.
It quacks like a duck?
No. So that made me laugh. This is why you gotta love my dad. Bless his heart that he doesn't know what an op is.
What is
or
an op?
Hotline Bling.
You told me
it's
and
an
I forgot.
enemy. It means enemy.
Oh, an op. Okay.
Pretty much.
Well, a little sidebar here
Go for it.
is that I was a huge fan of reggae music, and I still am, although, you know, I'm not really listening to it much. But I'm old enough to have seen Bob Marley and the Wailers live at Madison Square Garden. And it's the Jamaican patois, the way that they speak and the words that they use, is another code that in those days I did some reading, and it was before the internet, and figured out all those words and what a duppy conqueror was and all these kind of crazy things. And I love that. And so I like that there's up, and I don't know what it is, and then you can find out what it is, and a ping ting and all that stuff. I love it.
Let's play my favorite artist in the world, techno, of course. I love all of techno's music, and I would have put all of the songs in here, but this one specifically my dad really likes. I found techno because we were in New York one time, years ago, and we were in a taxi, and it was so boiling hot, and it was so boring, and it was such a long drive. I don't know why. And then Leo opens his phone and plays a song, and it's a song that just, I immediately wanted to dance. I was like stuck in this tiny little taxi, like trapped. And my body was like, move, 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 you gotta dance right now. And it was this song called Go by Techno. And that's where I found him. And I looked him up and I immediately downloaded like everything that he had. And everything he makes is good. And this song, of course, I immediately loved it. And I played it for Dad. And Dad thought the word agugu was hilarious.
Well, I loved it. And of course, the first thing I said was, oh my God, is he Nigerian? It turned out he was, and I knew this because it had a sound of Nigerian Afro pop, which was a sort of a genre that I was interested in the early 80s. And I said, he sounds Nigerian. He sounds like King Sunny Ade. King Sunny Ade was his artist I also saw live in New York City, and he had like 35 guys on stage with talking drums and big 7-foot drums that you played with a mallet and all this stuff. And this wonderful sort of bubbling, gurgling backbeat. And that's what I love about techno also.
Yeah.
Techno has a whole modern sound, but it's got a Nigerian kind of a sound to it.
It's so good. And this song, I love all of his music, but this one, my dad really likes because he likes to say aguga with him.
Aguga.
Aguga. It's funny. It is. Aguga.
Turns out.
Aguga. Turns out Aguga is a place in Nigeria, right?
Yes.
So, or no, yeah, it's a place and there's a statue. The
outside
Aguga.
of Lagos.
Yeah. So that makes it even better. So this is Aguga by Techno and Zlatan.
No job, no rest. Everyone on yo. I look good. Yes, daddy. I look good. I look good. I look good. I look good. Hey, mama. I look good. I like it, girl. I look good. I look good. I like a girl with expensive taste. I get money to waste. Gone are the days. Wait till the cake with the front her face.
I listened to this song all of my Europe tour in September, August, I don't know when, in there somewhere. Oh my god, this song, all we did was listen, me and Laura, my day-to-day, and the whole crew. We just listened to this song all day long, all day, every day, for real. The song is incredible.
There's so much stuff layered in there, and again, it's all in code. It's a kind of an English
I'm a fisherman.
patois.
Are you a fish?
Yeah.
That's so good.
You know, but there's these other guys in there shouting and stuff, and there's this percolating beat.
So good.
And then that, what the hell is that? It's great.
What sound are you talking about?
Yeah,
do you mean the flute? They're like...
Well, it sounds like a human voice. Is it a flute?
I don't think it's going as... It's not going da-la-la-la-la. It's just going... No, listen.
But it has a very...
I'll go back to the chorus here. Oh.
Let me cross your border.
Oh, that.
Oh, for sure there's a flute in there, but that sounds like a voice.
Listen, it does sound like kind of like a voice. Listening to that just now made me just appreciate it so much more even because there's so many things in there.
See, that's the stuff I hear, right?
There's so many little...
You hear incredible melodies. You hear...
Yeah.
It's interesting when you...
It's interesting to hear the things you hear.
When you both like the songs, but you hear different things.
But you hear different things. Like, I'm not hearing what you're hearing. I'm hearing that he's saying, you sell burger, how much is it? And that he's saying...
I'm a fisherman.
I'm a fisherman. Are you a fish? That's my favorite part. That was
Billy pointed out.
He goes, I'm a fisherman. Are you a fish? Here, wait.
Give me a pororo. I go rub I'm a fisherman. Are you a fish?
I love that. Here we go. Say they sell burger. How much is it? And the little harmonies on how much is it? Like he's talking about a burger.
Yep.
He said, I'm hunger. Say you they sell burger. How much is it? That's so that's so simple. It's so good. But I love that there's harmonies on how much is it. Say you they sell burger. How much is it? So good.
Well,
Come on. Listen to that harmony. Wait.
I want to eat. Come back. Say you they sell burger. How much is it?
So good. It's so simple, but it's so good. I want to eat. So good.
And meanwhile, you're dancing your heart away in a club.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what it's just as he's got you in the palm of his hand.
Techno always has you in the palm of his hand. I love techno. Ugh, God.
It's great that he's talking about a burger.
I know. He's so good. Everybody, if you haven't already listened to more of techno, you got to go listen to more. He's so good. Everything he makes is good. Oh, okay. Well, Dad,
Go ahead.
secret.
Oh, yeah.
This is
any of these songs. The good thing about this playlist is I love every single song.
That's the good thing about the whole show.
I know.
See? This is a song that I found when I was like, 10? I found it because, of course, the world revolved around Lennon and Maisie from that Cup song. Remember all that?
Lennon and Maisie, irresistible sisters.
They really are. Still, they're the best. We love them. But Lennon, I was such a big fan of them, and I loved Maisie because she was younger than me, and I thought she was so much better than me.
Well,
she was, actually.
What an incredible voice and
the
harmony.
Most incredible voice, and there was this video of her doing a cover of this song called Secret by Missy Higgins, playing the guitar, and she was like 8 in the video or something. And I remember showing all of my friends. I was like 10. And I showed all my friends, and I was so jealous of her because she was so good. And I learned the song on guitar, and I did it at a talent show. It's online somewhere. It's ridiculous. But I then completely copied Maisie's cover, and I did my own cover, but basically exactly her version.
Yeah, but you see, you could learn the guitar, you could sing the song, and
yeah.
It was wonderful.
And I love this song and the lyrics. I can't believe me and her were both singing these lyrics at our ages because... They're ridiculous, but
didn't matter what the
they're
song
not ridiculous.
Was about.
They're just a little advanced, a little adult. But song is beautiful. I've always loved this song. So here's Secret. Still the only song I know how to play on guitar, and it's 2 notes.
You were from the north, I was from the south. We were from opposite places, different towns, but I knew it was good, and you knew it was too.
I love her accent.
So we moved together like a ball and chain. Mine's becoming 2 halves of the same. It was real, but in the shadows it grew. 'Cause you got a secret, don't you, babe? I would shout it loud and broken through. I would have given it all to belong to you, but there were different plans and different rules. You said where I'm from is a lock and key. If you'll be so kind as to follow me, well, I will show you the way to the rest of my sins. 'Cause you got a secret, don't you, babe?
I just remembered when I was doing this in my talent show, I remember I had a crush on a kid who was watching in the audience that went to the same place, and I remember thinking I was so cool for singing these lyrics.
You were very cool.
I should know.
So good. You got a secret and I should know. Woo!
Yeah, I should know.
Such a good run. Let me skip to the end real quick. This is the part that this is the part that I felt really cool for singing because of this kid I had a crush on. I remember if you watch the video, it's on YouTube somewhere. These fools have it up of me at this talent show. You can see that I'm smirking, so you know why I was smirking.
I'm your secret.
For I am your secret. Dude, the whole song is her saying, you got a secret, I should know. And the ending is her saying, for I am your secret, aren't I, babe? Like, come on. I felt so cool.
It's a classic story song.
So good.
Great story. It's like Ode to Billie Joe. The story unfolds as you listen to it.
Yeah. Should we go to Crown? You want to talk about Crown?
Oh my God.
Dad, okay, so this is Dad's song. Crown by Camila Cabello and Gray. Dad thinks that it's underrated. It is. I actually think it's underrated. The song is incredible.
To me, it's a perfect pop song. It's like what we were talking about, a perfect song. It has all these elements that add up to a wonderful listening experience. There are 3 perfect pop songs that will be in these playlists. This is one of them.
Name them,
in my opinion.
Real quick, name them.
But we're not going to listen to them today.
No, but you got to name them so that we can get back to it later.
This is Perfect Day by Hoku, Crown by Camila Cabello, and Bad Liar by Selena Gomez.
We're getting to that too. That's coming up. That's after this one.
They're just perfect, every element. But this I found on YouTube, or no, on Instagram. Sorry, I follow gymnasts and contortionists and circus artists. I mean, not only, but that's among the things that I follow. A thing called extreme sports, where you can't believe the stuff that
I
people
always
are
look
doing.
over Dad's shoulder and I see him
God.
watching a video of a guy balancing on his pinky or something.
And one of them is, and sometimes there are dancers doing stuff. But this was
jeez.
to this song. I was like, what is that song? Oh my God, it's an amazing song.
Yeah, here we go. It's also got an element of like almost dubstep, which I don't.
For your listening pleasure.
This one, listen, this is nothing. This song is nothing like dubstep at all. I will say that.
No, but it has elements.
But it has elements of inspiration, I would say. I love this song. The chorus is so cool. It's like some of the best choruses in the world have no lyrics at all. No melody, no anything. It's just the production sometimes. So this is Crown by Camilla.
But I mean, for your listening pleasure, the things to be aware of are, I keep running for the crown, right? Is the chorus.
I'm running for that.
I'm running for that. I'm running for that. And there are parts of the chorus where she doesn't say crown. Just it's running for the. And then there's this incredible sound that they came up with, which is. Oh, it's so great.
It's like.
Yeah. The elements. All right, let's play it.
It's so cool,
and this
dude.
Middle Eastern sounds like a doumbek.
So good.
The tune drum.
Me and Dad Radio with Billie Eilish on Apple Music.
Been sitting on your tongue for ages. Words dripping off your mouth, contagious. Oh.
So quiet.
No skin off your back to blame us. Now waiting on the world to save us. Baby, I'm fine. I see it and I close my eyes. I think it's time. A kingdom that is mine. Only on mine. The way you move is serpentine. Think it's time. I'm running for the crown. Running for the crown. So heavy on my bones. When I'm sitting on my throne, I'm running for the crown. Running for the crown. Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm running for the.
Anyway, so good.
She's so
good.
good.
There are very few pop songs that I like, and that is one of them.
She uses her high register so fabulously in this song. Well, it's one of the things she does.
This right here.
Head spinning on the tables, turning. Baby, I'm fine. I see it and I close my eyes. Think it's time. 'Cause I'm running for the. I'm running for the. I'm running for the. 'Cause I'm running for the. I'm running for the. I'm running for the. I'm running for the crown. Running for the crown. So heavy on my bones. When I'm sitting on my throne, I'm running for the crown. Running for the crown. Yeah. I'm running for the.
Let's go right into Bad Liar, just because we were just talking about it.
Perfect pop song number 2.
I love this song so much. I love Selena Gomez. I can't even lie.
I was walking down the street the other day, trying to distract myself, but then I see your face. Oh wait, that's someone else. Trying to play it coy, trying to make it disappear. But just like the Battle of Troy, there's nothing subtle here. In my room there's a king-size space, bigger than it used to be. If you want, you can rent that place. Call me an amenity. Even if it's in my dreams. Ooh, you're taking up a fraction of my mind. Oh, every time I watch you slip and tight. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, trying not to think about you. No, not to think about you. Oh, no, I'm trying. Oh, trying not to give in to you. No, not to give in to you. Oh, with my feelings on fire, guess I'm a bad liar. I see how your tension builds. It's like looking in a mirror. You're touched like a happy pill, but still all we do is fear. What could possibly happen next? Can we focus on the love? Paint my kiss across your chest. If you're the art, I'll be the brush. Ooh, you're taking up a fraction of my mind. Oh, every time I watch you slip and tight. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, trying not to think about you. No, not to think about you. Oh, no, I'm trying. Oh, trying not to give in to you. No, not to give in to you. Oh, with my feelings on fire, guess I'm a bad liar. And oh, baby, let's make reality, actuality, a reality. Oh, baby, let's make reality, actuality, a reality. Oh, I'm trying. Oh, trying not to think about you. No, not to think about you. No, I'm trying. Oh, trying not to give in to you. No, not to give in to you. Oh, with my feelings on fire, guess I'm a bad liar.
Among the elements that make it a perfect pop song is the 3 against the 4, because it's in a, it's doom. It's just a 1, 2, 3, 4 beat with that incessant sort of doom. I'm trying. It's a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 against the 4. It's very satisfying to me.
It is great.
As also, and this should be said about the title of this episode. What do we call this? This series?
I don't know.
Shows.
What do you want to call this episode?
Well, I don't know about the episode, but I'm saying the whole thing is called Me and Dad, which is, of course, grammatically incorrect. Billie knows that it's Dad, and depending on how it falls in the sentence, Dad and I are Dad and me. But Me and Dad is more interesting and more fun,
it's
and
cuter.
sort of more fun. And she says, Selena Gomez in there says, I'm trying not to think about you. And she says it, not to think about you. And,
Dad is always,
I'm sort of a stickler for pronunciation.
Noticing, and he is really a stickler for pronunciation, but he's always noticing and being driven insane by the way people say certain words, or not just driven insane, but just notice it. Sometimes he loves it, even though he wants to.
Well, in this case,
not.
she gets a pass because it's so fantastic. Not to think about you.
Same with
my God, it's great.
in Skater Boy.
Oh.
Avril Lavigne, of course, the first line is,
we'll get to that
he
one,
was
right?
a boy, she was a girl, can I make it any more obvious? And she says, obvious.
Yeah, no B.
And Dad says that she's saying obvious instead of obvious.
Yeah.
And Dad doesn't like when people do that, but he loves that she does it.
Avril gets a pass.
So
Selena gets a pass.
yeah.
And you get a pass.
What did I do wrong?
Well, me and Dad.
Oh. Let's go to some Georgia. This is how I found Georgia Smith. I found this song before I even heard Get It Together. So, Dad really put me onto Georgia before Georgia put me onto Georgia.
I feel like R&B, which is not my favorite genre, when it's good, it's so good. It's like all great songs. When they're good, they're so good.
I love R&B.
That you feel like you're in the Georgia Smith
land
couch. You're on her couch, which is her entire being. It's just amazing. You're taken in.
It's a great way to say it.
Completely taken in. Al Green, the great R&B singer, is the same thing.
This is Beautiful Little Fools. The video for this is also great. That's how I first heard the song also.
Beautiful little fools, that's what us girls are destined for. Beautiful little fools, born to be adored. Where is the feminine race? Where are these so-called independent women who pick up their flaws and let the world in? Where are these girls? Beautiful little fools, that's what us girls are destined for. Beautiful little fools, born to be adored. Most of these girls pick up her brush. They may not like art, but their face is a canvas. Designing something that is not their reflection, becoming a beautiful little Hollywood perception. Beautiful little fools, that's what us girls are destined for. Beautiful little fools, born to be adored. Didn't your mother ever tell you love yourself? Oh, well, if your mother was Zelda or Daisy, I guess not. Why can't you be a beautiful little girl instead of being a beautiful little fool? I guess we're all just beautiful little girls playing a game of being fooled. Yeah. Oh, beautiful little fools, this is what us girls are destined for. Beautiful little fools, born to be adored.
Let's do Keep On. Dad doesn't even know the names of these songs because he doesn't ever look at the name of songs. Honestly, sometimes Dad will be like, have you heard this song called Parties? And I'm like, no. And then he looks it up and it's not called that. I feel like Dad, you name songs. You name them and then you tell me them and that's not the name.
Also,
he's always like, can you look up this song so you can listen to it? It's not at all the name, ever.
If the name of the song has nothing to do with the song or the lyrics, right, which often is true, it's hard for me to make the connection. There are songs by Billie Eilish that I've heard 100 times.
And you don't know the title?
I don't know what the hell they're called. She says, we're going to do such and such song for Fallon or something. I'm like, what song is that? Oh, I know the song. I just didn't know the title.
Well, so there you go. So this is a song called Keep On by Kehlani. This is Dad's song because he loves the line. Though this is another one of his things. Dad is so grammatically.
Oh, this is hilarious, and it's going to be bleeped. Oh, well.
Oh, I guess it will be bleeped. Dad loves this song because of the way she says this one line, which I will play. This is like some of the coolest production ever. I love this song so much. Phineas also loves the song. This is like such a good one. And I love Kehlani. She's great.
So Billie turned me on to this. We
Yeah.
got to be clear.
Yes. This is Keep On.
Anything you're saying to me right now,
Come on.
probably have the right to say. Any crazy things you're feeling from me tonight, you can get it on.
Here comes the line that Dad loves so much because it's incorrect.
I ain't been the best that I could have been.
Right here, this one.
I ain't do the that I should have did.
Dad is laughing right now.
I ain't do the that I should have did. Oh, it's fantastic. It's perfect.
It is so good. She's great.
It's so wonderfully idiomatic. You know, it's so clearly a person talking to another person about what they feel in their heart. You know, that's what I love about it. It's not at all.
It feels really
formal.
conversational.
Yeah, it's I ain't do the that I should have did.
So good.
I love it.
You can yell and you can curse and call me up. Probably have the right to do. You can tell the world that I'm a narcissist. I would think they'd listen to you. 'Cause I ain't been the best that I could have been. I ain't do the that I should have did. But every time I come crawling on my knees, you're there. And you just keep on taking me back. And I don't know why you do, 'cause I'm no good to you. And you just keep on taking me back. In your open arms, maybe I belong. And you just keep on taking me back. And I don't know why you do, 'cause I'm no good to you. And you just keep on taking me back. In your open arms, baby, I belong. And you just keep on taking.
You're on Apple Music. This is Me and Dad Radio with Billie Eilish.
Oh, let's do some Dominic Fike.
Oh, yeah.
This song, I gotta give credit to Justin Lubliner, who's the dude that signed me at Interscope Dark Room Records. He was like, yo, I found this kid. He's so good. Listen to this. And it didn't come out for like a year.
We got turned on to him before anybody else had ever heard of him.
Yeah, seriously. Like from then on, it's been like an anthem that we've been playing for years since that. It's like the summer song to me. It just like is enjoying the world. This song. I love this song so much. And this whole project, eventually he put out a project with this song and a couple other songs on it that I love so much. He also has a song called King of Everything that's so good. And She Wants My Money and Baby Doll. Oh my God, he's great. We love Dominic Fike. And this song, of course, I'm sure a lot of people know this song already. This is 3 Nights. This is the song that we heard months and months before it came out, and we just loved so much. I can't believe this song. I mean, it's big, but I can't believe that it's not like the biggest song in the entire world. You know? This is incredible. Here we go. This is 3 Nights. I also listened to this a lot when I was falling in love.
3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want. And you can call me names if you call me up. 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want. And you can call me names if you call me up. Feel like the least of all your problems. You can't reach me if you wanna stay up tonight. Stay up at night. I'm green lights in your body language. Seems like you could use a little company from me.
But if you got everything and figured out like you say, don't waste a minute, don't wait a minute. It's only a matter of time for you to tell me now. 'Cause I've been up for 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want, and you can call me names if you call me up. 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want when you want if you want, and you can call me names if you call me up. I can't fix each and all your problems, I'm no good with names or faces. She sent me naked pictures from her neck down to the waist. I get my feelings involved. She stopped returning my calls, the flaws turning to walls and barricades. And I'm too far gone in all the wrong ways, and every long day is a bad one. I can't make you call or make you stay or take you off a pedestal. So I get lost in modern music, watching movies, talking to the walls in my room, walking through the halls in my head, just trying to make sure it all makes sense. I ain't made of money, maybe someday you can take it from me. I'm up too late, thinking about you, and MIA for 3 nights.
Love that song.
It's got that wonderful kind of syncopated, hard to
So good.
understand what he's saying.
Call me what you want when you want if you want. God, it's so good. I love that song. So these are 2 I showed my dad. So first one, I mean, I didn't really even show you this. Our lives showed you this. This is a song by Thutmose.
Oh, you completely showed me this. He would never have come into my consciousness if
You don't think so?
chose him. No, Thutmose?
Yeah.
No, if you hadn't chosen him as an opener for your first little tour without Andrew Marshall, the drummer. This was
it was only me and Phineas
enterprise.
in a Sprinter, and the rest of our like 6-8 people crew or whatever.
It was the 4 of us
and
family,
our opener,
tour
Thutmose.
manager. I shared driving with the tour manager. I was the lighting director and set up all the set and everything and ran the computer. And
Tiny little stages. It was like 100 cap rooms.
yeah, the stage was a foot high.
Anyway, Thutmose was a trooper for this
Billie
tour.
found Thutmose and he opened for her, and Thutmose was.
Gosh, when I listen to this song from this tour, I just like all I can think about is amazing time, period of time. I was also falling in love at this time. A lot of this music is like stuff from exactly a point in my life where things were just bomb. Like things could not be better. Anyway, this is a song called Blame by Thutmose. This song is so pretty. I love the melodies and everything. Yeah.
You just want somebody you can blame. One too many times, had to learn from my mistakes. Yeah, it took my heart, now look at what remains. One too many times, had to learn from my mistakes. Yeah, you just want somebody you can blame. One too many times, had to learn from my mistakes. Yeah, it took my heart, now look at what remains. One too many times, had to learn from my mistakes. Yeah. Oh baby, driving me crazy. Don't know who can save me, but just know I'm not the same me. Yeah. Let you go for the both of us. Got a feeling that I'm growing up, phone's blowing up. Late night stay going up with your friends that ain't old enough. Out there. You're gonna hear me when I win a Grammy. Too bad you can never understand me. So cold, but I kick it with the family. And you know I'ma never let them near me. You lose and you win, I be learning. Brought out the flame and it's burning. Why did you do me so dirty? Damn. You just want somebody who can blame. One too many times, had to learn from my mistakes. Yeah, took my heart, now look at what remains. One too many times, had to learn from my mistakes. Yeah, you just want somebody who can blame. One too many times, had to learn from my mistakes. Yeah, took my heart, now look at what remains. One too many times, had to learn from my mistakes. Yeah. Back where we all started, should've known you work hard on this. Stop calling my phone, darling. No blame, put it all on me. Stop playing these damn games, though. Got to spend some champagne, no. Love lost if I dare say so. That's why I'm laying low. Always stand now, never blending. Don't go hard, I been feeling like a dead man. And I spit like Jean-Claude Van Damme. Running free in the wild for the splendid. Oh, how I thought this was destined. Tired of pretending. I learned my lesson. Damn.
I love that song. It's so perfect. All right, we got 2 more, Dad.
Awesome.
And this song is my all-time favorite song. And I think the reason that I kind of thought, I kind of sat down and was like, what is my favorite song and why? And I think what makes a favorite song is a lot of things. But for me, this one is, anytime this song comes on, I never have skipped it. There's one. And I literally have never skipped this song ever. And that's rare for me. I skip everything. And if not skip, I listen to the first 30 seconds and I move on. And
this
song
is famous in our family. We're driving.
Everybody knows I skip
Billie
songs.
Commandeers the music, right? So nobody else has choice.
It is a famous thing that I do.
And she skips 30 seconds and it's gone. Boom. And it doesn't matter what song it is. And she loves it still. 30 seconds, boom.
So it's a big deal for me to listen to the entire song of any song. And this one is that. And I think the bigger reason for why this is my favorite song is, I don't know if you guys listening are ever not in the mood to listen to music. Nothing sounds good. Nothing's interesting. You're tired of everything. Or you just listen to music and you don't want to listen. Night Call. The only song that I will listen to, even if I don't want to listen to anything. That song is good no matter what. That song is good when I'm mad, happy, sad, angry, upset, like daytime, nighttime, driving, jumping, running, laying down, sitting, anything at all. That song is good. And I will always play that song. Every time I'm driving, I listen to that song. And that's a lot of times. There's this one part of the freeway, and I always play it on that one part. Anywhere I am coming from, anywhere I'm going, if I'm on that one part of the freeway, I always play Night Call every single time. I don't know why. It's just like I don't know. It's a very goofy thing that I do. But anyway, this is, and the way we found this song was, obviously Drive. It's from the movie Drive. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's incredible. It's Ryan Gosling. And, Phineas showed me the movie, and I guess I heard it in the song. I heard the song in the movie, but I never really processed it until a couple months later, and Phineas played me the song, and I was just like, whoa, and I couldn't stop listening to it, and it's been my favorite song ever since, and Dad knows it because I play it all the time now. I play that song all the time. Do you have anything to say about Night Call?
No, I'm sitting here wondering what song that is.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I remember a song called Night Call.
Are you serious?
I'll know it when you play it.
You've been hearing this entire thing that I've been singing and you don't even know what song I'm talking about?
I don't. It's my processing issue.
Drive?
Yeah, I've never seen Drive.
Oh my God. That's why you've been silent this whole time. When Dad is silent, you know there's a reason.
I'll have a bunch of things to say because then I'll know what's
Damn it, Dad. You don't even know. Oh.
What artist is it?
Kavinsky. I can't believe this right now. Here we go. Come on.
Oh my God. Oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah, how do you not know what this song is?
This is called Night Call?
Yeah, I'm giving you a night call. The lines are, I'm giving you a night call to tell you how I feel. This is my favorite song of all time. I love this song so much.
I'm giving you a night call to tell you how I feel. I want to drive you through the night, down the hills. I gotta tell you something you don't want to hear. I'm gonna show you where it's dark.
Me and Dad Radio with Billie Eilish on Apple Music.
That is
Who's
my
that? Who's the
favorite
woman?
song. I don't know who the girl is.
No, you see, first of all, I haven't seen the movie, right? So I don't know what you're talking about. And second,
My God.
I'm so involved in that voice. It sounds like he's passing a kidney stone. You know, he's, I'm gonna give you a night call. And it's almost sounds like it's slowed down. It's like, doom, chicka, doom, chicka. It sounds like it should go doom, chicka, doom, chicka. And it's like slow going through the mud and the guy passing the kidney stone. So I've never even listened. I've never listened to the words.
You're insane.
A good piano.
All right.
I'm getting back into my
Introduce this song, Dad.
playing. Well, so I found this song, and it immediately, there are songs in the world, and, you know, I can name them, nobody's interested. But where the first time I heard them, I was like, I love that. I love that. And most songs are not like that. You kind of think, oh, and then you listen to it again, and you think, well, I like that. And then you gradually grow to sort of love a song, you know. But now and then there's a song that the first time you hear it, you love it. And, you know, Running for the Crown, the Camila Cabello song that we heard earlier, is one of them. First time I heard it, I loved it. And your songs, Billie, the first time I hear them, almost all of them, I think, oh my God, I love that song. And this is one of them. I was like, what is this? What are these harmonies? What are these incredible voices? What is this wonderful song? And it's so kind of elegiac and heartrending and challenging in its lyrics and in its melodies. And I was like, Billie, I don't know if you're going to like this, but I like it. You should listen to it. And you ended up really liking it.
Well, what was funny
is
is
a period
the way,
of time where that's what you listened to.
The way that you just described it, actually, for this song, when you first played it for me, I literally was like, I don't care. I listened to the song and I was like, don't care.
Right.
Not interested.
I had the opposite.
And I didn't even think about it. And then I had it stuck in my head all day for some reason. And that night I downloaded it and I played it. And then I played it again. And then I played it again. And then I played it again. And then I played it again.
Right, so you and I had the opposite experience. I loved it immediately, and you grew to love it.
Yeah, and I could not stop listening to it. I thought every time I played it, it's like The Office for me. Every time I played it again, I heard new things that I liked.
Right.
Every time. And then for like a month, after we found it, I listened to it every single day. Every time anyone was around, I played it. I really, really loved it.
Well, and before you even got turned on to it, I had found the lyrics and figured out the chords and was playing it on the piano.
That's right, you were so
when
cute.
Our piano was basically unplayable, so I never
we
really
don't
went
have that
far
piano
with it.
anymore.
And I just printed it up this morning, in fact.
Aw.
With the chords in the right place, and I want to get back to it.
That's so cute.
But that's the kind of thing, when you hear a song you love, it's like, oh, I want to play that song. I mean, if you're me, if you're not you so much, well, you too. But you know, those of us who are not composers, you want to play other people's songs because those are the songs that you love. And if I could write a great song, I would, but I can't.
Yep.
So I've been, you know, accompanying myself singing songs all my life, and because I love those songs and I love to sing them. And this is an oddity in the world to me, that people are moved to sing songs, learn them with the guitar and sing them. Why wouldn't you listen to the original version, which is done supremely well and beautifully sung and beautifully produced? It's not the same. You want to get it in your bones. It's just phenomenal music, you know. Music is phenomenal.
Really true.
And it's not like you don't like that version. You love that version to the end of your soul, but you also want to sing it. And we don't really find this in other art. You know, you see a painting and that's the painting. I know that if you're learning to draw, you sit in front of the great masters and you draw them and you learn how to paint. You learn how they did those colors and shapes and shadows and stuff. But, you know, if you go to a play, you're not sort of going home and finding the script and doing the scenes out, you know, at the dinner table because it was so satisfying. It's not the same. Music is where you want to reinterpret those songs because you want them to come through your filter.
It is
Even
really,
though
it is
you
really
love
funny that we're driven
the
to
original.
sing songs.
Yeah.
Even
We
if we
sing
sing
Beatles
them.
songs. You're not going to do it better than the Beatles did.
It's
Sorry.
so interesting that
Doesn't
you
matter.
say that.
Yeah.
Well, because even though you know you're not going to sing it better, and you know you're not even going to sing it differently, maybe.
No.
You might just sing the exact song exactly the way they sing it. And it's so funny that we want to do that and that we get feelings out of it. It's so crazy. Thank God.
You want to put on that coat, see how it feels.
Crazy. And this, I guess, is that one for you, huh?
Yep.
So this is Fighter by a group called Joseph, which is three... Are they sisters?
They are sisters.
Three
Blood
sisters.
Harmony.
3 sisters called Joseph.
They're from Joseph, Oregon. That's why they named their band Joseph.
What I love about this song is that it's not about... I love it so much because I feel like there's like no songs about this, which is I don't want something different. I'm not saying that you're the worst. I'm not saying I don't want you anymore. I'm not saying I'm leaving. I'm saying that I want you and I want to work on this and make it better, and I want you to be better for me. I love that. It's not giving up on someone, and it's not forcing them to go away from you. It's saying we need to grow and we need to be better right now, and this is what we need to do.
Yeah, it's really a challenge. That's what I said earlier. I mean, it's a challenge. I need a fighter. You're my bright side. I want it brighter.
So good. All right, people. That's me and Dad. Episode 1. We will be back. The song is so good. Let's go. This is Fighter.
We could just carry on, act like nothing's wrong. Don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me in the dark. I've gotten used to the mess, got used to shallow breaths. Don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me in the dark. You think you're keeping the peace, well, you creep away from me. You think you're keeping the peace, don't keep yourself from me. White eyes, eyes wide, I want a fighter. Don't lie this time, I need a fighter. You're my bright side, I want it brighter. Don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me in the dark. You've got it all figured out, think you can carry it all. I'm carrying the spark, I'm carrying the spark. You think you're keeping the peace, well, you creep away from me. You think you're keeping the peace, don't keep yourself from me. White eyes, eyes wide, I want a fighter. Don't lie this time, I need a fighter. You're my bright side, I want it brighter. Don't leave me in the dark. Don't leave me in the dark. Ooh, 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 ooh. Give me something just to